Prepare for the interview. Make sure you have time to prepare for your interview. This will help you to feel more confident. To prepare for an interview, it's important to read the job description carefully and understand what skills and experience the employer is looking for. Do some research on the company's website. Look over your CV or application form and think about what the interviewer might ask you. Prepare some examples from your past experience to refer to in the interview. You'll usually have some time towards the end of the interview to ask some of your questions. This might be about the role or company. You could think of some questions while researching the company. It's important to write this down before the interview. Get ready for an assessment center or presentation. You might be asked to attend an assessment center or do a presentation. An assessment center usually involves completing tasks and taking part in activities. Remember, the employer is looking to see how you work with other people, deal with problems, communicate, and contribute. If you're being asked to present or take part in assessment center, make sure to read any instructions carefully. Researching the employer's website will also help you to get a feel for what the employer might be looking for. On the day of the interview, it's normal to be a bit nervous on the day of an interview. To feel prepared for an interview, you will find it useful to give yourself plenty of time to arrive. Turn off your phone so you're not distracted. Check your computer and internet connection is working if your interview is online. Be ready to start the interview 5 to 10 minutes before. Know how to contact the interviewer in case you are running late or having technical issues.
During the interview, your interview will usually start with the interviewers introducing themselves and explaining what the role or training is. You might be told about the structure of the interview and the types of questions they are going to ask. Once the interview starts, you will be asked a series of questions related to the role. Remember to answer questions using the STAR method. Before answering a question, you might want to ask the interviewer to repeat the question or explain further if you do not understand. Write down the question for refer to your notes if you need to think about your prepared example and choose the best example to give. Make sure you are ready to ask your own question that you prepared earlier. At the end of the interview, you might want to ask when you all hear back from them. After the interview, you might want to follow up after the interview with an email or phone call unless you know when you'll hear back. If you are successful and you are offered the role, congratulations. Before accepting the role, you might want to ask for confirmation of the offer in writing. Confirm a start date and let them know if you have a notice period. Ask about work patterns or arrangement. Let them know your salary expectation if you have not already discussed it.